Let's see. Okay. Think for the Terry Tots. I am not awake at all. Oh, I was gonna. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm about. Alright. Here's the gene I did earlier. Hi, Jane. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. There's Jane. Not Jane. Jean. I'm being doofy. And then I was thinking of drawing Piper. Hi, Jane. Oh, Piper's quite a bit shorter than him, so. Yes, she teeny. Her shenanigans. Guys, I'm seriously not awake. I'm so sorry. I get really loopy when I'm tired. Oh yeah, I know what you mean about them shenanigans. Am I doing that thing where everybody's angled? No, she's not as angled as I thought she might be. She's got her dress. She's gonna have to be a little bigger than this. She looks like she's like wee chillin'. It's a little better. I was gonna stream earlier, and then I saw that Jenna Draws was streaming. I was like, oh, I'll just watch that instead. And then I had to go to an appointment, and then I just watched that instead. And now I'm here. I'm not awake. Curly tail. Is she part husky? The world may never know. Turn to tiny. Move her down just a smidge there. She's so teensy. Is she too teensy? I would never cheat on you, love. Make her a little bigger. I will make her a little bigger. Probably like up to his shoulder, so there. She is small, but not that small. apron. She's got her little mutton chop sleeves. And Jean's just like, why are you here? I am doing my works. And then you're here. Why? Okay. Got my flats. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. She could probably be back here. She does have little hearts for him. Piper is just like, oh, that Jean guy. He's so cute. I want to marry him someday. I don't know why she's Southern. Because I decreed it so. 8? I don't remember. Yeah, she just wants to be domestic with him. She's just like, I love you, Jean Brownfoot. He's like, if you love me, why do you make my life harder? Where's the logic in that? Piper or Jean? I mean, she is kind of sneaking out to see him at inopportune times. Okay, I'll probably move that forward a little bit. Okay. That's what Jean does. Jean is an ass. At least he's pretty. Of course, now we know he's the bastard son of the Brownfoots. Oh my goodness. It's not super overcast yet. I almost wish it was. Because screw Adam and Sam. They're jerks. hiccup. Well, yeah, nobody said they weren't sexy, just, they're jerks. Look at that sweet little Piper face. And she's got 1,000,000 hearts. Because Jean is love. I like how for my past few pictures I've just been like, what are backgrounds? What are environments? Nope. Everybody's just kind of floating in space. Because it's easier. Oh, Seamus, you picked a bad lass to fall in love with. It's better than falling in love with Cherry, I guess. At least with Cherry, there'd be awesome sex truths. With Piper, it's just pining. Don't call Papa a hoe. Have you gotten any comments on your latest sketchbook review with people bemoaning the lack of speed paints? Or not speed paints, live streams? Should I check them? Are they worth looking at? Hi, Kaz. Hello. Oh, good. I was hoping it wouldn't cause a fuss. Yeah, Kazzy Bear. He has been incredibly needy. He doesn't do well when we go on vacation. He doesn't like being alone. Scratch the Kazzy butt. Oh, that's a happy Kazzy. You a happy man? Yes, he is. He's adorable because his fangs poke out half the time. Oh, take you on vacation with me next time? It was fun. I enjoy seeing Darlene's family. I had fun at the aquarium. There were otters, and I love otters. Otters are the best. It's another cat. It's Isaac, who wrecks everything in sight because he sucks. He doesn't suck. He just... It's like, why, Isaac? You're not even going to see your little mutton chop sleeves. It's okay. Otters do eat off their tum-tums. I do much the same thing, depending on the day. Now Kaz is stumbling like a little drunkard. Such is my life. I'm gonna save before something happens, because something always happens. Oh, the mill piper? I probably should. Excuse me, Kazzy. If you start stepping on stuff, I'm gonna skin ya. I wouldn't actually, in before everybody starts freaking out that I'd skin my cat. Yes, put on Insta. I do need to do that. Oh my god, Kaz, yes, I know you are alive. I know you are a cat. I know I own you, and I know you want affection. Get out of my face. Oh my god, Bugs, that was not an invitation. Ah, why do I let them in here? Because I love them. That's why. It wouldn't be a live stream without a swarm of cats. I have no idea what I'm doing with Instagram, by the way. That should be pretty obvious that I don't know what to do with Insta. Just upload cool shit. Doodles and stuff. I will upload cool shit. I like how I was trying to be so kid-friendly initially. I'm like, I'm not going to say potty mouth words. And I'm like, haha, screw it. Oh my god, Kaz, I'm... Ugh. Getting on my nerves. Also, I gave Jean teeny tiny hands because mice have teeny tiny hands. And I thought it was cute. So Piper will also get the teeny tiny hands. Kazzy, I'm going to pick you up. And then you will squeal. Because he does not like being picked up. Oh, you may fangirl inappropriately over my Jean. I'm trying to, like, settle on some sort of style. Because I feel like I'm kind of flopping everywhere when it comes to my animal art. Not that that's bad. I like experiment. Kaz, you're gonna have to go. Come on, out of the way. Thank you. He's gonna come right back. He hasn't even left entirely. He's already trying to get more loves. Just casually bumping his chin against me. He's like, oh no, it seems my mother is right there. Oops. It. I am really glad that we decided that Jean is related to Sam and Adam. Because it explains so much. So much. And Piper will be really sweet about it, I'm sure. She will be able to connect with him about the abandoned feeling. Yeah. Yeah, they'll do some connecting. I was thinking of drawing a short wordless comic today, and then I was like, I don't think I have the energy. I will do that later. Little wormy mouse tails. Oh my gosh. I don't want to make her tail too thick, because then it's like a rat tail. And Piper is not a rat. Yeah, I started drawing Jean without any, like, plans today. So I was thinking about drawing Maggie for a height reference, because she's pretty tall. And I thought about drawing Philip, and I thought about drawing all sorts of things. And I was like, you know what? We're just going to draw him. And they're free. Free falling. We're on about the same level. I can probably stand to draw a little bit of her feet. I don't know if I'm going to bother to, though. Lazy. That's me. The Fiesta stuff pouts. Isaac, what are you doing? We have one of the closets open. He's just going crazy. that's part of her thingy. Okay. Teal. I think it's funny that in Bunnyverse, she won't take, like, any of his crap, and then every other verse, she's just like, it's okay. He doesn't mean it. And he doesn't. He's not a bad guy. He's just not an inherently friendly guy. Yeah, in Bunnyverse, they grew up together, and she doesn't feel the need to take his crap. She's so wee. I'm glad Jean's nose is so boopable. It is a pretty, boopy nose. I have a friend coming over tomorrow. I'm excited. I only said it because I just now remembered. You making that money, though. Working sucks because it's boring, but you making that money. Well, your work isn't boring. Your work is pretty crazy. I think you normally have it like closer to that, maybe. Yeah, your work is cry. Probably never a dull moment. But you're doing good stuff. I just love how cranky Gene looks. I got distracted by him. Key. He does need a smooch. He would not say no to a smooch. He will flirt with the ladies, but if they're preventing him from doing his job, he gets kind of cranky. Yeah, he does kind of, you know. I protect your lives every day, girls. I'm just so glad you're safe. And everybody sighs except for Cherry, who's like, uh-huh. Hey, Jamie. That is my little brother's name. I missed part of her hair. No! There we go. And I did it again. There aren't normally a lot of people here, but I prattle enough to keep it interesting, I think. I just talk nonstop. I regret nothing. Before I decided to have Piper here, that's why it's JJ Jean. It's because I was thinking, Jane! And I was like, oh, I should probably stick Piper in there. No, the name doesn't make any sense. But that's okay. I know what I was about. Where's your hair, Miss Lang? There it is. I saw a post somewhere that said there are two kinds of artists, people who name their layers and people who don't. And I'm like, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I get really, like, into it. Would you have lunch with me, Mr. Brownfoot? He's like, I don't have time to eat. Oh my gosh. I should probably just zoom in instead of being lazy. I'm too busy making sure all the rest of you are safe. I feel bad when people come in on, like, the flats and stuff. Because it's so boring. I'm almost to the shading, though. I'm going to color in some of the line art, like I did with him. I want to say Gene's only cranky because he cares, and that's kind of true, but also not true. What time is it? Okay, I got plenty of time. Oh no, Piper! You're her! I keep missing little spots of it. Well, yeah, but a snog is different. Of course he'd say yes to a snog. Who wouldn't say yes to a snog? I love clipping masks, because when I don't have it and I'm coloring line art, it's just a disaster. Fuzzy little disaster. Okay, her tail. Oh, snap. She has darker color ears, doesn't she? To match her. For shame me. For shame. Let's fix that. Dark tail too. Okay. You should have said something, Terry. Jeez. Isaac, if you knock stuff over, I would say I'll take you back to the pound, but he never lived in the pound, so. Empty threat. I mean, he kind of grew up in a pound. It was a no-kill shelter. For like 6 months of his life. Squeaky, squeaky chair. Okay. Isaac, no. You are not allowed back there. I love my kitties, but something went bang outside. So now they're all going to come running in to try to look out the window. He turns her down for lunch and she turns to go back all sad and slam. Yeah, Sam would slide in. Be like, my dear, why are you so sad? You're too pretty to be sad. That'd probably at least earn a giggle, I would hope. He just... Sam is a smooth, he's a smooth criminal. At least all of his compliments are earnest, because he's kind of a... He's not really the kind to lie. He just has questionable motives, even when he's telling the truth. I don't think that makes it any better. Yeah, it doesn't make it any better. I didn't think so. But Piper is silly, and she does not know better. Yes, you are 100% correct. Oops. Gotta get the front. Tuna window. Tuna wow. What did it today? There. All right, Piper's in business. Oops. No, you. There we go. Just a smidge. There we go. Shading. I just picked a random greeny color, I'm pretty sure. Yup. See, some of mine are named, but some of them aren't. Oh well. You can stumble on them and be, oh, get away from her. She belongs to Philip. Yeah. Well, she does. Also, that's his pips. Go away. You don't get any. He's a lot more possessive than he pretends to be. He's bad at showing the feels, man. Feels are hard. Jean made her sad, though. Well, yeah, get used to it. She'd be like, why do you even care, Mr. Brownfoot? You don't want to spend any time with me. And he'll be like, oh my god. Yeah, I see what you did there. She's just so romantic sometimes. Like, she's got a romantic spirit, and he isn't used to it. So he's like, what is wrong with her? Why does she ask for all these ridiculous things? Yeah, I know. We've been working on them for a while. A few months now. Well, Jean popped up not too long ago. She should probably not inform Jean that she wants a fairy tale, because for Jean, fairy tales don't exist. And she is a grown woman. If I make an original character, they end up with a ridiculously long backstory and personality and all sorts of stuff, just to warn you in case you come back, which I hope you do at some point, because, man, have I got a bunch of characters. I have so many. And I like to draw my friends' characters, and Piper cries at everything. I think you'd just get to the point where you'd stop feeling bad about it. Well, good. I'm glad you'll be back. Did you just try to claim that Piper doesn't cry at everything? Because she kind of does. She cries at a lot of things, at the very least. She's going green. Hulk Piper. She would spend her entire time as a giant apologizing to everybody. Piper, sorry. No mean squish things. Fine, she will smack a Gene then. He probably deserves it. I'm 110% on the Gene probably deserves to be smacked train. Again, I will stress, Gene is not a bad person. He is just not an inherently friendly person, and he doesn't really mince words. If a thing is the way a thing is, which, all things have a way that they are, then that is the reality we must live in. Stop crying. Why are you crying? Why do you always cry? Well, Gene deserves to be harshly reprimanded. Told to be nicer. But again, he doesn't really view himself as being mean. He's just, I'm doing what needs to be done. I don't think he's ever existed in a world in which fairy tales were really allowed to be a thing. Time for them highlights. I love my brothers. I don't really have any brothers like that, actually. Most of them will tiptoe pretty nicely to keep the peace. Piper is so pale. I like how this shows up like super golden on Jean, and then there's Piper, and she just glows. I only see one of my brothers semi-regularly, but that's because the other two were out of state for a while. Now I'm just thinking out loud. Oh, my phone went buzz buzz. Why did my phone go buzz buzz? What up, buzz buzz? Oh, somebody was talking to me. Because I have friends in real life. You don't what, Terry? I don't know how far back the thing is. Oh, having friends in real life? Meat space is hard. I figured you would have friends. Look, like I said, you're making that money. Because you can pay bills and eat. They'd live somewhat comfortably. I feel like those are pretty important things. She's got a golden butt. But friends, yeah. Well, I feel bad because my friend who's coming to visit, that wasn't who messaged, but my friend who is coming to visit, she always comes down here. I live in Indianapolis and she lives in Lafayette. Bugs, what are you doing? Hey. What are you doing? Fussing. That's what he's doing. Fuss, fuss, fuss. But yeah, I normally feel bad that she has to spend so long driving. But then it's because otherwise they'll call her into work. She's like, please, no, let me drive down. Like, oh, okay. As long as you don't feel like I'm like abusing your generosity. Bugs, what are you doing? And yes, one of my cats is named Bugs. Nothing else would stick. Boogie! What are you crying about? He's got the yayas. He's got the yayas hardcore. Bless you. Have you guys both seen my entry into the Jenna drawing contest? Because I was pretty proud of it, not gonna lie. Where'd it go? Ta-da! I just really like dramatic lighting. Mr. Putty. That's also a good name for a cat. Thank you. Sometimes I just need to be like, admire the fact that I can draw. My phone just buzzed again. Okay. I'm just always scared at Starling, like, I need to go. That was actually the first thing, the contest entry that I had drawn in a long time, because art block was very, very real for a while there. I feel like there should be... I mean, the shading is green, so I was going to draw vegetation, but now I'm lazy and I don't want to draw vegetation. Guess it could be like the gardens. You should draw! More people who draw, the better. Oh, his shadow is hovering still. Bugs. I'm gonna need you to chill. Oh, there he goes. Are you gonna chill? Hey! Are you gonna chill? Hmm? I also have very talkative cats, which is another thing I love. Maybe I'll put like a bush. I don't know. I don't know what I'm about. All three of the cats are in here with me. Because they love their mama. Now I have stuck in my head one of the old school Disney Merry Melodies. And I don't know why. And oftentimes they are very fun to watch, but then I see things that are just so blatantly racist, and I'm like, oh man. That was a time. American history was sure a time. Nope, still blurring. There we go. Sometimes I feel like I make the grass too tall, and then other times I remember they're mice. I gotta go, okay, I have to get up at 5, and I just came off at 12, and I am bushed. Go sleep, lovely. Go rest up. Feel better. Have an awesome evening full of sleeps. You know, I would not be surprised if I did dream of you. My dreams are crazy. Let's make you guys into a set so I can shade you more easily. Okay. Oops. So do you have any questions or anything, Jamie? Since this is your first K stream. You kind of see how truly lazy I can be. Awesome. If you do have anything to ask, I am here. And even when there's only like 1 or 2 people, I do very frequently look at the chat. It's the glory of digital art. They can have everything all up on the same thing. See the masterful way I add texture? Ha ha ha, so masterful. Maybe the lazy way, but it's my way. Oh, where'd the grass go? There it is. You have to see your art stylist. Oh, thank you. Really, it depends on what I've got going on as to how long they last. Most of the time I try to stream for a few hours, but I need to pick up my fiance from work, so I'll be leaving here probably about 10 minutes. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, they basically just go until I run out of steam. I haven't done any like 8-hour marathons or anything like that, but I could. Could be a thing that happens. I'm gonna put like flowers or something, but I also don't. Actually, it's either marker. Marker tool. Add in them clouds. Add a little more visual interest. I can hear all the banging and crashing of my cats, but I'm pretty sure nobody else can. But I keep going to be like, I am so sorry that my cats are stupid. I mean, they're cats. Anybody who has them knows that feel, but still kind of a bit frustrating. Squeaka, squeaka, squeaka. I have 3 of them, and they definitely do not just sleep. They got some energy. Looks a little better. Well, ooh, hiccups. Kazzy, my black cat, the oldest one, sleeps a lot. But he is also very affectionate and wants attention all the time. And I have Bugs, who is also very needy. He doesn't like very many people. I am like one of the few people he actually likes, so he gets very possessive of me when the other cats are around. And then we have Isaac, who he's the youngest, and he's kind of a not very aware cat. He's part Siamese. He's mostly blind. I wouldn't say mostly blind. He doesn't see too well. He's super cross-eyed. A little cross-eyed baby. All our little rescues. Hopefully soon we'll get a dog. Because I really want a dog. Just a little dog. I'm not that demanding. I guess I could have some of the cotton billowing by. They work at a cotton mill. So let's get some cottony color. Let's look up what a cotton puff looks like. Bugs. Buggy. He must tell me all about how he feels. He is cute, but he is an annoying little cutie butt. Why do I not have my marker set to anything? There. That's what it should have been set to forever ago. Drifting little cotton balls. Nicknames to my OCs? Sometimes. I am not quite as creative as Zoe when it comes to things like that. Most of the time they just have nicknames from in-universe sort of stuff. So like I have a character named Ian, but his middle name is Theodore. So just a handful of people in his family call him Teddy. I have a lot of like cutesy character nicknames. When I was younger, I used to give everybody a nickname. Like for a long time I was working on a manga with one of my best friends, who is still one of my best friends. But instead of naming the bad guy, we just called him the BBG, the big bad guy. Oh yeah, middle school logic. Isaac. He is wrecking all the things. But I don't do it so much now that I'm older. I wonder why. What the heck? Where did my cursor? There it is. My tablet is not responding for some reason. My tablet's not responding at all. It's not a good thing. That might just signal the end to stream. It is not reacting to a single thing. That is not good. Well, with my tablet suddenly dying, it says it's getting power, it's just not responding to the pen. I think I will call it quits for tonight. But thank you for stopping by. It was very nice to have somebody new in the chat. And hopefully I will be back in a few days to do more. Bye.